Well, hello everybody. Hi. How's it going? Welcome back to episode 6? I think it's episode 6. That sounds right. Welcome back. It's great. We're going to do a small little walk around the town real quick cuz I was doing some stuff off camera. Mostly infrastructure. You guys didn't miss any time lapses and stuff like that. Yeah. So, cool. Hi. Happy Monday. Since all my episodes, this is all right. I know I get distracted easily, but like the reflections and the axe is really cool. It's really cool. Anyways, we can see one of our builders just finished up building some more roads over there. We'll go check that out in a second because that's one of the ways we got to go. However, happy Monday. Hi guys, how's it going? We're here. It's awesome. I'm excited. We got some really big plans today. We're gonna go into that, but first. Look at that, you can see it behind me. The tree grew. Now I know, of course, this happened while I was off camera and just building some roads and everything like that. But look at it. Oh, villager stuff. It grew. Rainbow birch. It's actually kind of nice. It glows in the dark. I was putting some stairs up and everything like that, some more roads, and it glows. I don't know what the light level of it is, but it looks kind of nice. Anyways, Neely's off to do the next part of the road, and we're gonna have to do some more as well. We'll go over there in a second. But last time we finished up quite a few buildings, honestly, and that's really cool. As you can see, there's a lot of torches, there are a lot of roads and stuff like that. Today, actually, first, let's just go ahead and just go on a little walk around just to kind of talk about what I did. And then we're going to talk about what we're going to be getting into, which will probably mean a really quick time lapse or two, which is always fun, you know. So, but yeah, we did all that. Anyways, there's been some roads. I've added some roads. This was here previously. Didn't really do anything with this one, but we will be coming back to this in a bit. However, over here, I added another road in. Two, actually. This is going to be leading up to where my house is going to be eventually. My house is going to be up here on the hill, kind of overlooking the town a little bit. The building that comes, I believe it's like the windmill in the Caledonia pack, is the one that I'm going to go with ultimately up there. We're going to like replace the windmill with like a proper create windmill, so it's going to have movement and everything. It's going to look really good. Really good. Really excited for that. So I put these roads in here. So that's going to be fun. I don't know what we're putting in here yet, but we'll figure that out. However, over here on this side, if we head down Main Street, and I'll get some signposts and actually label some of these, which, important announcement, we got some names, and we will get to that here in a moment. I got them written down right here. And we will be doing that. It'll be good. It'll be good. It's going to be great. And I feel like Neely DeAncy's going to need... Oh, they don't need anything. Okay, cool. But anyways, we're walking down Main Street. We got that alleyway. That alleyway is going to come in handy for some stuff that's going on over there. We're definitely going to do that. We come on over here, and as you can see, we got some more roads happening. So we got the tavern entrance right here, which is fantastic. But I've started installing some roads this way to lead us to the agriculture area of the village, town. We don't have a name yet, but we'll get there. Hopefully. Maybe. One day. What's up, Caesar? How you doing, buddy? But, so we got these roads coming in. They're like all the other roads. They got the rails and stuff underneath them once we get to that particular level. We can see Neely here is putting this all together right now. And we'll also notice that there is this little section right here that is not being filled in, and I'll show you guys what that's going to ultimately end up looking like here in a moment as Neely puts this one together, because this is what I've had to do in a few areas to like make sure that we had the right length. But we come up to a T, and you'll notice, oh, what's this? Some farmland. Yes, what I have done, other than putting some roads in, is I've kind of laid out where our first farming foray is going to happen, which kind of leads into what we're going to be doing today on the episode. There are 3 things I'm looking to accomplish today's episode. Number 1, we're putting in a guard tower. All the villagers have been asking for guard towers, and so we're going to be doing that. And that's going to be back over, way back over there where we first started. Number 2, we are going to be building the farmhouse. I've already kind of marked out where it goes. It actually is really cool. It kind of plops itself down in here, and then as we upgrade all of our little farms here, which is this guy, we can choose to upgrade it, and it'll kind of go through and add more farms to it. The farmhouse goes right here. Really, really cool. It works. So we're gonna start getting some food and everything like that for our village, town, city, the gathering of the people. And then the next thing, as you can see, this is a T. This is gonna kind of, we'll get the roads and everything in and do some terraforming. This way, so left is the farm. Right over here, we're going to be doing our mine. So one of the things that I was checking out while I was just kind of like running around, right, is there's like this opening right here into this mountain. It looks really cool. I like it. I want to go ahead and just, wait, hold on. There's a waystone here. Well, I'll take that and put it there. So now we got 2 waystones on us. I was thinking, hey, what if we put the mine right over here, right next to the entrance of this big opening, and I'll actually do some building, some actual building, and we'll make that kind of look like a proper mine entrance alongside the quarry. So those are the big 3 things, and as we'll kind of make our way back over towards town, but the mine's gonna go over here somewhere, which will be really cool because it'll expand our borders into the mine itself, and there are some additional buildings we can do inside there. We might use a different mine colony pack. I think that's what it's called, the mine colony pack, the village pack, to flesh the cave out a little bit. Maybe like put a builder's hut in there or something. I don't know. We'll take a look and see. We're gonna put that farm up because that's gonna look really great. And actually, if we look here, oh, and we can see they're in the process of delivering the stuff from our warehouse, but they're gonna need some torches, so I'll have to get that as well. But we're gonna put the farm up, so that'll be cool. So we'll have a mine, we're gonna have a farm, and then lastly, we're going to have a guard tower put up. And that's gonna be all the way over here on this side. It's gonna be the first of many. We're gonna end up having many guard towers over the course of the building of this colony. But it's gonna come right up here. We're gonna walk up, and this is where the first guard tower is gonna go. It's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna look nice. It's gonna overlook the river that way. We'll end up putting another one maybe somewhere over there as well. Now I was looking online, and we'll go ahead and plop down this map. Ooh. I was looking online. See, before I get distracted, look, it glows. It glows. I haven't cut this down because, like, I'm afraid if I cut it down, I'm not gonna get the sapperlings, you know. But like, if I use a hoe, I'll be able to get these like leaf blocks, and I can use those for something. I don't know. It looks really cool. It glows. I love it. I love it. It looks nice. Anyways, I was looking online, and so when we upgrade buildings, we can kind of see here with where I put the warehouse, and if we look up at the map, is that it expands our borders a little bit. And every time we upgrade one of our buildings, which we haven't really done yet because we only have the one, we only have everything at level 1, it expands things just a little bit more. However, guard towers, when you level them up, they get much more in terms of expanding your borders. And so I believe at max level 5, it expands the border like 5 blocks or chunks or something like that. It's really big. Like, it is a really big difference of what happens when you use the guard towers to kind of go ahead and do that. So we're gonna come up here and we're gonna sleep in my bed under the stars because I have yet to actually build a house, which is all fine and dandy. We're gonna go ahead and give our builder some of the rest of the stuff that they need to finish some roads. So we're going to do that. And then what's going to happen is we're going to get those 3 buildings all set up and ready to go. We're going to go ahead and farm all that. In fact, while I'm here with y'all, we'll just go ahead and take a look at what that looks like right now. And as you can see, I still have that botany pot up over there because I'm constantly making more of those. If we go here and we hit, I think it's A. Oh, no, it's not A, it's A. There we go. So what we're going to be looking for is... Oh, not that. A guard tower. So one of those. Oh, bakery sounds cool. Where are you? Oh, farm. We want the farm. And then a mine. So we're going to be doing these 3 buildings today. The guard tower, farm, and a mine. For a guard tower, I think a guard tower is actually pretty easy. Yeah, we just got some planks, a bow, and the build tool. And we get 2 guard towers. Ooh. Maybe today we do 2 guard towers. Maybe. That might actually happen. So we got those 2. We're going to get a farm, which is a hoe and some planks. Okay. The build tool. Oh, if it's a stone hoe with planks, we'll get 2 farms. I only need the 1 right now. And then a mine is just a wooden pickaxe and some planks and we get the mine. Okay, so that's all pretty doable. That's pretty doable. And I believe that person still needs some torch. So we'll just, do I have some sticks around? Oh, right. I've gone and done that whole thing of I've moved all of my things into the warehouse. So, you know, I don't actually have the chest monster going on anymore. So, take these. Ooh. Oh, you can take tiny coal. I don't want the tiny. Well, we'll take tiny coal. My entire storage solution now exists only for one thing: the warehouse. So that's, well, that's fun. That is fun. We're probably gonna see a whole bunch of pumpkin pies just all over the place, if we're being honest. All right, so then we'll go here. I'll just put these in. Just put those there. Some torches can go there. And now look, ooh, boom. Junior's gonna pick those things up. I wonder, is Junior gonna run it all the way to them, or does Junior just go over here to the building? Okay, so they just go to the building. Nice. Gonna put those in there, and then Neely will end up coming back. In fact, they might be coming back right now. We'll go take a look at their progress real quick. I believe that's them. Yeah, there's Neely right now. They're coming back to pick up those torches, just so they can wrap up this little part. And then what I can kind of get ready to show you guys is just what the next part is. Yeah, I'll show you guys real quick. So before we go off and do that, go ahead and click here. We go infrastructure and roads, and they had these 2 little plugs. And so I want to plug one. Nope. I want to plug B1. There we go. And so this right here is something that like you can use to slot in to just extend things, right? So right here, we can see it goes all the way up to level 3, just like everything else, which is nice. And if I were to raise it up, it has like the tracks and everything like that inside of it. So that's what I've been doing to kind of extend things along. Now, the only thing that makes things a little bit on the weirder side, if we're being honest, is that the plugs themselves, like, each have these additional lampposts that come along with stuff. And what that ends up ultimately meaning, so like here, we'll end up doing this. We're going to say it's going right here. Builder, you build that building. What's going to end up happening is I'll end up leveling these up to 3 when we get to that point, right? Of course, when we get to that point. And I'll end up just going through and probably getting rid of some of these lampposts or balancing it out. I've been trying to plan the colony around having like long stretches of road like this that don't have the stations where people can get on and off. There will be a station like somewhere over here probably. I'm probably gonna like go forward a little bit and then do a turn and go that way. and that will allow for a station to be there so our colonists can get on and off as they do. However, this obviously, right, like if we look at how this is spaced, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that. So this one right here that's going to get created at level 3, I'll just get rid of it. So then this looks like it's nice and evenly spaced all the way through, which will be cool. And then I think, like when these are at max level, like imagine the street light right here doing its thing, and like just a little signpost next to it. It'll look good. It'll look really good. It'll be nice. So anyways, that is the plans for today's episode. So we're going to go ahead and get all that kind of plopped down and ready. And we're going to just kind of do a big time lapse. And you guys can see all the buildings go up. We'll check them out. And maybe get into a little bit of mischief with some adventuring. Possibly. Or I might just do a whole bunch of buildings. Who knows? I'll see you guys in a moment. Hey everybody, Editor Rev here, kind of, jumping in and wanting to talk to you guys about the time lapses going on, just to give a little bit more feng shui to everything that's been happening, which is kind of fun. You may notice right off the rip that the audio quality is much better than the last couple times, and that's because I'm using the same microphone that I used to record the gameplay footage. Usually how I have things set up with like Streamlabs and stuff like that, I can't unplug the microphone and then plug it into my iPad, which that's kind of where I do all my editing. It makes it easier to kind of get up and remove myself from the computer and all that other kind of fun stuff. So hopefully this quality is much better and it's going to stay that way going forward. I'm enjoying it. I do enjoy really like just talking with you guys and having a good time. There's never enough time in an episode or a time lapse to kind of just have fun with y'all. So we have a couple time lapses here, so I'll just keep talking. You're seeing the guardhouse being built and everything like that. A few cuts to deal with the night to day transitions and everything like that, but it's all fun. It's all fun. I also wanted to talk with you guys about something that I have. If some of the members of the channel might have seen one of the first videos that I put out about myself having synesthesia, where I see colors from sounds. And one of the cool things that I thought I could do during these little time-lapse moments, or just in general, just to bring it to the front, is to, have a little thing to talk about the, songs that were pretty impactful to me, and, maybe just have a song of the episode, or maybe like a color of the episode. I don't know. Anyways, when I listen to things, be it a person's voice or music or anything like that, I see colors. Lots of colors, actually. So I am going to be interrupting the lo-fi beats for these time lapses to just kind of bring you a quick little song recommendation. And one of the first ones was something that I thought, oh, right here. I'm distracted. I get distracted both in video when I'm recording and in a time lapse. That was me watching the builder. For some reason, they weren't actually building things a couple times. It was weird. Anyways, the song recommendation that I have for you guys is one of my all-time favorite J-rock bands. In fact, it was one of the things that really pushed me to learn Japanese and really hone in on honestly learning to play the guitar and drums and a whole bunch of other things. And that is the song Complication by Rookies is Punked. Now, some of you old school anime fans might know of this band already. They've done several anime openings for things such as Durarara and Blue Exorcist, but honestly, wonderful band. The name's up here on screen right now. Ooh, look at me being all fancy putting text on the screen. But the album that it's from Dusk Till Dawn, is probably one of my favorite J-rock albums. Honestly, I don't think there is a bad song on that album, but it's got J-rock, it's got that kind of punky vibe, really, really heavy, powerful drums that aren't too overpowering like you hear and see in a lot of music these days, especially from the alternative metal and stuff crowd. Sometimes it just gets a little bit too much. But anyways, that's one of my big recommendations. Lovely colors all the way through for me. Man, I listen to this album probably once a year, and I was listening to it, honestly, just the other day, which is kind of what led me to think about doing this sort of recommendations for everybody during a time lapse, just to kind of change things up a little bit, instead of you just sitting here and, bopping your head to some lo-fi beats, which, don't get me wrong, is fun. I figured I'd share a little bit about me and who I am, and a song recommendation that I personally enjoy. And here we so yeah, the time lapses are kind of coming down to an end here, but ultimately we've kind of improved the audio quality here for Editor Rev coming in. I hope you take a listen to that song. I'm a huge fan of it. And if you have a song that you want to suggest to me, by all means, please drop that in a comment below. I love listening to new music. I'm a fan of all genres. There's nothing I won't listen to. So thanks for sticking in. Thanks for listening to me just gab on. And I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. Anyways, we're going to be swapping back over to recorded Rev, past me. I'm future me. I don't know, it gets confusing. Anyways, thanks for sticking through. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. All right, and those are some time lapses, and might notice a little something. Things are different behind me, and well, that's kind of because I got a little carried away. Not only did we get the guardhouse up, and the farm, and the mine, we expanded to much higher levels. We got some roads. We got more roads going on. You can actually currently see we have a second builder going. We have some other buildings going up. Oh my god, Rev, what happened? Well, I got carried away. I was building roads, I was connecting everything, and I was like, oh, you know what'd be great? What if we put a builder hut over here? And then I put a builder hut over there. In fact, the builder hut's level 2. This mine is now coming up to be level 2. We even have another guard over here. We also have another guard over there. And over there. So in total, we've built 4 guardhouses, a farm, another field for the farm, the mine, and leveling it up to level 2 as well. We have another builder's hut, which has been leveled up to level 2. And on top of that, we have some residence buildings going up. So we have more people to join our lovely colony, which has been named, as well as some other names. We're going to get to that here in a second. But I just want to come over here. One of the villagers that we ended up getting was this person right over here, Asuna, which I believe is from Sword Art Online. They're currently wearing the miner getup, so like you can't actually see what it was, but they had like the actual Asuna skin, it looked like. It was kind of neat. It was kind of cool. But they, yeah, this is their guard. They have a guard that hangs out with them when they do their whole mining and stuff like that. So, yeah, we can see that, yeah, this is currently going up to level 2 right now. Asuna was running into an issue mining some stuff, and in order to get better tools, well, the builder's hut had to be level 2. And well, I was like, well, at the time of construction, Neely DeAncey's over here building one of these residences, and so this guy was free, so I just kind of leveled his up, which is cool. And oh, look, it just got finished, so we'll go check that out here in a second. The idea is that I want Neely to work on their builder's hut next as well too. But anyways, yeah, so here's a Zaius. They're in here. This is the level 2 builder's hut. It looks pretty good, honestly, but it's a little bit more, I mean, it's got a little bit of the whole cobblestone monster, you know, first Minecraft house kind of vibe to it, but it does have a backyard. Starting to see like all the different types of blocks that we're going to be needing, all the different types of granite and diorite and everything like that. That's all getting put up. It's got like a little fence thing going on right here, which is really cool. But also, I didn't know this, it has a basement, or maybe I did know it has a basement, but it has a basement where they can come down here and they have another rack to keep track of all their inventory and everything like that. Everything they've been gathering, on top of like stuff for smelting of the furnaces. I believe they can also learn recipes, but I haven't really looked too much into what they can learn. So I'm gonna have to go and look that up and see like what recipes they can learn here. Also, with getting to level 2, I got the quest for builder's goggles, which all the builder's goggles do is let me see the building plans, so like what it would look like at the largest level, which is it could be nice for planning. Let's see over here. What else can we talk about that's been done? Oh, this is the second style of guard tower for this pack, which is going to be really cool because oh, someone had a kid. Look at that. Which is really cool because this is for the wall. So eventually we're going to want to put a wall surrounding our colony, or at least like an initial one and stuff. And this is hooked up so it can be like slotted right into the wall, which would be really, really nice. I also have some really cool plans to like make a path going from over there down over into here, into the mine, which looks really good. Really good. Because one of the entrances to the mine is right here. So we'll have like a nice, cool looking path walking through. Boom, the mine. Also, the cave. I did a little bit of exploring off camera as well, getting all this material. We are going to have a really great episode ahead of us with exploration. I went down. There is a huge, absolute huge cave system down below us, and while going down there and gathering resources and lighting it up and all that kind of fun stuff, I ran into a lot of things. There's so many things down there. It's really cool. Over here, we'll take a look at that. Good job, Neely. Good job. Over here, we first of all, I have connected up roads like everywhere. So most buildings, except that guard tower up there, have a road going to it in some capacity, so that like our citizens can kind of run around and do everything that they need to do. That's really nice. Starting to work on an alleyway. I think I want to put like a park or a garden or something back here. I think that'll look nice. But here we have the farm. I didn't understand the UI, and so I built the second farm. Like I upgraded it to have 2 farms, but really it was just I needed to do the one. Let's see, what is he? He's growing carrots? Yeah, he's growing carrots. Cullen is growing carrots. And when this levels up, we'll be able to have access to another farm, and I'll probably have him grow potatoes at that point. We're growing food, but they're not actually eating the food, or they might be eating the food. I'm not really sure. I know I need to get a restaurant going at some point, but we'll get to that. And oh yeah, over here, we'll look at the residents. These are just, you know, ways for us to get more and more citizens. For every guard tower that you build, that's like an extra citizen spot that has a bed and all that kind of fun stuff. So right now we have 4 guards, one of which is guarding the mine. We're going to want to put more and more guard towers around to expand our map, which would be really nice. But another way to get citizens is by building these little residences. So I built 2 of them. They're really nice. I need to kind of actually take this down. Do I have my shovel on me right now? I do not have my shovel on me. But this fully outfitted, I think holds like 5 people, 4 or 5 people, which would be really cool. They look really good. It's kind of why I want to try and put a park behind here. So getting that alleyway right there from the town hall up over into here to like some kind of park, which would be really nice. And before we move over that way to kind of look at where the rest of the roads and stuff are, I want to call attention to a couple things. So on one hand, this is a cowhand's hut. I'm going to be putting a little cow thing here. Picked all that up. It doesn't require any research or anything like that. And I feel like it kind of just fits with the vibe. You know, we have the farm right there. Oh, nice. We have the farm right there. The cowhand's hut will be there. Up over there, we'll walk over to it. That's where I put a shepherd's hut to catch all the sheep we got going on. And now look at this. The mine has reached level 2. Hopefully that gets this person down here mining away, and it is. Oh, look at that. It is. They are mining. So we're going to start seeing this kind of expand itself out, and this is one of my goals here, is hopefully to utilize this as like the entrance down below to what's all going on. But this looks nice. Looks a little bit more polished and stuff like that. Looks kind of cool. Let's go ahead and run over here. Do I have any more pies on me? I do. Super fast. So the farm's going. We're gonna get some potatoes going next. We'll have to get some wheat. Really good. Up over here, started connecting everything. The roads and stuff are looking good. Like I talked about before the time lapse, these are like the little plugs and stuff. Once these are all fully upgraded, I'll end up like breaking these to make it look a little bit more even. But up here we have another guard tower. It's also where all our farms and stuff are. The idea with putting this one up here is to get more of those chunks so that I can have what ends up being my house up over here. I really like the idea of having like the windmill as my house and just kind of over the, you know, the village as a whole. So we got that going on. I'm going to be connecting that up as well. Hopefully, maybe during this episode. I don't know if it'll be during this episode, but it'll definitely happen before the next episode for sure. We're gonna have to do something with our farms though, because up over here, I have put the, wow, this is the shepherd's hut. It looked really cute with the backdrop of the mountains. There's a whole bunch of just sheep in the area. Like, it'll be really good. Where are you? The slug. Oh, look at that. Slug. So that's what's going to be over here is the shepherd's hut. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put like the restaurant and well, we're sleeping. We are getting raided. To the north east, which means it's probably up here again. This will be the third raid, I believe. Up here. Yep, this is where they're at. All right, cool. Cool. We did it. Nice. So anyways, raiding is happening. So, oh, hello. Hi. Raiding is happening, so that's fun. That would be the third raid that has happened so far. I read online that, like, the raiding doesn't actually happen until you start building residences, but it started happening before the residences were even up. So I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I was trying to game the system to avoid being raided until I got like a pretty sizable army to help defend the colony, but that didn't happen. So anyways, all that said, Shepherd's Hut is gonna go up there. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the restaurant and the bakery and everything. However, I did a little bit of terraforming over there, kind of filled that all in, kind of made it look a little nicer. I need to go get some like rocks and stone, like what we're seeing over here, to kind of like make that look a little bit more natural. Maybe throw some bone meal up at it and stuff like that, really open it up. And I'm gonna get to this. I'm gonna get to that right over there. The tree did grow. I cut it down and I got 3 more saplings, and so I replaced it. So we got some. Oh, goodbye. We got some purple ones, along with the yellow ones, which is really nice. That guard tower went up really well. Over here is going to be the university, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to be putting the university up over here. And I'm doing that because some of the other builds that we're going to want to do requires research. And in order to research, you got to have the university. So that'll be happening shortly. Again, more roads. I've started getting that. This one needs to be connected, but I don't know how I'm going to connect this. I kind of messed up right here. I'm thinking, if anything, I'm going to do like a T-junction. And once the roads are built up all the way, I'm going to have to like go back underground and like fix the railroad underneath in this road when I do that. But the idea is that I will be connecting this, and it'll be nice and square, and we're gonna like build things off of there. So cool. You can see like all the builders' huts and stuff like that off in the distance, and the guard towers. And then over here we have the other guard tower. Nice. It's cool going on. We can actually see our base, the starter camp from the get-go way over there. I'll probably have to take that down at some point, possibly. But yeah, so that's kind of what we've done so far in terms of like the time lapses and a little bit of the time skip. However, we have two things to talk about, and if you were paying attention in the chat, you might have seen a little bit of it already. But the colony has been named. The colony has a name, and that name, go all over in here, and that name is Sympholony. I think someone was trying to have fun with symphony and colony, so it is now Sympholony. So that's cool. There we go. It is the colony of Sympholony. I'm not gonna get tongue-tied at all with that. swear. And then also, we had some other things be named. Thanks to the YouTube user, Bacon, my pickaxe is going to be called Gold Digger, and my shovel will be called Ice Cream Scoop. Now, because I haven't actually done any, like, caving other than for, like, the required materials so far, I don't have my diamond items. I know. How dare me, the Minecraft player, not have, like, full diamond. Look, okay, I have kitty slippers. Like, that's gotta count for something, right? But anyways, I don't have diamond stuff. And because I don't have any diamond things, I didn't want to, like, just waste the name here. And so what this is saying that when I go and actually go caving with you guys on an episode and I get some diamonds and I actually make some diamond tools here, these are going to be the names of the pickaxe and the shovel. So that's going to be really cool. And of course, like with everything else, if you guys have a name that you want to see, maybe for my sword, a bow, a fishing rod, a paxel, a hammer, what have you, go ahead and just leave that comment down below. Same thing with names of the villagers. You can do that as well. Or really anything. If you want to name whatever you want. I guess the sky's the limit. So yeah, that's pretty much what we did today. Is we got all that going on. I'm gonna be continuing to get more of this infrastructure going on with these alleyways. I'm gonna be going and getting more of these buildings up and ready. I think you'll probably see everything around here reach level 2. Maybe. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see. But that's that. So, you know, I just wanna say thank you to everyone who's kind of like tuned in and watched and hung out, commented, subbed, liked, all that kind of fun stuff. It's been great. I'm having a lot of fun. And I honestly cannot wait to see like what this village ends up looking like as we just get more and more of it completed. The mine is on its way. We got the restaurant coming up, the university, the bakery, and just watching this thing become just really self-sufficient is just going to be like, you know, chef's kiss, really. And I hope to see you guys all, you know, staying with me with the journey. It's going to be great. It really is. Dude, the kitty slippers are just fantastic. Well, anyways, thank you guys all for tuning in. You know, it's Monday, and Mondays can always be a little slow and stuff like that, and I do really appreciate that you take the time to spend it with me, watching this video. I'm trying to keep them short, but sometimes they're a little long. But regardless, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Smile, find something to be happy about, share a song recommendation, or what have you. Maybe eat a cookie. Cookies are fantastic. I like cookies. They're fun. I should bake cookies. That'll be good. But regardless, have a wonderful Monday. Thank you, and until next time, this has been Rev. Bye!